Corpbiz.
Hello everyone and very warm welcome. My name is Monisha and through this video I am going to take you through the requirements related to the packaging and labeling compliances for cosmetic products in India. So stay tuned and kindly do like, share and subscribe to our channel. India's beauty and personal care market is estimated to be 24.53 billion US dollars in the year 2022 and is expected to reach around 33.33 billion US dollars by the year 2027, growing at a CAGR of around 6.32%. Looking into the market segmentation of Indian cosmetics industry, India's beauty and personal care market is segmented based on products, outlook, distribution channel and category. Products. The market is classified into hair care products, skin care products, bath and shower, oral care, cosmetics and makeup, and beauty tools and accessories. Outlook. The market is classified into vegan, organic and inorganic. Distribution channel. The market is classified into specialist retail stores, supermarkets, hypermarkets, convenience stores, pharmacies, drug stores and online retail channels. Coming to the category dissemination, the market is classified into mass and the premium. Changing lifestyles and growing awareness contributed to a significant development in India's cosmetic industry. India is ranked 4th globally for generating the highest revenue from the beauty and personal care market in the year 2021. The cosmetics market worldwide is controlled by a handful of conglomerates like Unilever, Procter & Gamble and L'Oreal. Although these were immensely successful in India, domestic counterparts have an equal footing with newer organic brands entering the market. However, the international brands were not able to fulfill the demands for products suitable for Indian skin types, which created an opportunity for local companies such as Mamaearth, Khadi Essentials, Plum and Soultree to promote their homemade cosmetics and personal care products. India's cosmetic products market is projected to grow at a CAGR of around 6% during the forecast period of 2022. With the increasing internet penetration, the online market for the purchase of consumer goods has seen rapid growth in the last 3-4 years in India. This category has attracted a few vertical specialists like Nykaa, Purple, and Now, etc., who are riding on the increasing e-tailing growth and vying for a significant pie in the online cosmetic space. Nykaa offers more than 600 brands in both offline and online stores in India. The key factors to successfully enter the beauty and cosmetics market in India includes careful understanding and adaptation of Indian skin types and tones and customized products accordingly. Moreover, there is a responsible need to comply with the regulatory requirements in respect of manufacture, sale, distribution and import of cosmetic products in India. The packaging and labeling of cosmetic products in Indian cosmetic industry is governed by several laws and rules. Although many of the laws and regulations are overlapping in nature and compliance structures, but there are certain differences in the manufacture and sale of cosmetics, including the import and export of cosmetics. The terms and conditions with regard to its comparison or standards related to its packaging and labeling is governed by certain laws and regulations. One of them is CDSCO guidelines on packing or labeling. The Legal Metrology Act 2009 is another one, and the third rules and regulations governing the cosmetic packaging and labeling is eco-labeling norms under Bureau of Indian Standards. Labeling, packing and standard of cosmetics. The Drugs and Cosmetic Rules 1945 prohibits the sale and distribution of the cosmetic products under section 146 of the rules, wherein no person is allowed to sell or distribute any cosmetic products unless the cosmetic, if belonging to the Indian origin, is manufactured by a licensed manufacturer and have been labelled and packed with harmony with the aforesaid rule. So it is compulsory for all the manufacturers to get themselves registered under the said rules. Under section 147 of the said rules, the cosmetics which are not manufactured manufactured for consumption or sale in India have been exempted from the provisions of this part. In such cases, the labels on packets or containers of cosmetics which are manufactured in India but not for consumption or sale in India shall be adapted to meet the requirements as specified by the consignee of such products. In cases where a cosmetic product as per the requirement of the consignee is not to be labelled with the name and address of the manufacturer, then such labels of those products shall contain a code number as approved by the licensing authority. The same has been mentioned in the Rule 21. Section 148 elaborates the manner of labelling of cosmetic products. So as per this provision, the Drugs and Cosmetic Rules 1945, a cosmetic shall carry on both the inner and outer labels of the cosmetics the labeling, the name of the cosmetic product, the name of the manufacturer and complete address of the premises belonging to the manufacturer where the manufacturing of the cosmetic took place. In case where the cosmetic is contained in a very small size container and it is not feasible to provide the address of the manufacturer, then the name and principal place of the manufacturer shall be given along with the PIN code. The expiry date or the use before date, including the month and year, shall be mentioned. On the outer label, it is compulsory that the net contents of the package shall be expressed in terms of weight for solids and semi-solids, fluid measures for liquids combined with numerical count if the contents of the packet is further subdivided. However, this shall not be applicable in case of a package of perfume, skin water of similar kinds and whose net content does not exceed 60 milliliter and 30 grams in case of any package of solid or semi-solid cosmetics. In case any of the hazard exists, on the inner label it is mandatory to mention an adequate direction for use after sale, the details of warning, caution or special use direction which need to be observed by the consumer, a declaration about the names and quantities of the ingredients that are hazardous or poisonous in nature, a unique batch number by whose reference the details of manufacture of the particular batch from which the substance in the container is taken are recorded and are available for inspection. However, this clause is not applicable to any cosmetic packagings containing 10 grams or less if it is in the solid or semi-solid state or 25 milliliters or less if it is in the liquid state. In case of the packaging and labeling of soap, the month and year of the manufacture of soap shall be given on the label instead of the batch number. The mention of manufacturing license number, the number which starts with M, is also mandatory. In case of a cosmetic package having only one label, such label shall contain all the information which is required to be shown on both the inner and the outer labels. The detailed list of ingredients present in the concentration of more than 1% shall also be listed. For packs of less than 60 milliliter for liquids and 30 grams for solid and semi-solid, the detailed list of ingredients would not be required. Labeling requirements as specified by Indian standards laid down by Bureau of Indian Standards covered under Schedule S of the Cosmetics. Section 148A represents the prohibition against alteration of inscription on containers, labels or wrappers of cosmetics, like no alteration, obliteration or defacement of any inscription or mark should be made or recorded by the cosmetic manufacturer on the container, label or the wrapper. No alteration, inscription to mark shall be made on the container, label or wrapper of any cosmetics at the instance or direction of the licensing authority. Section 148B makes the prohibition against false or misleading claims. Section 149 represents labeling requirement of hair dyes which contain dyes, colors and pigments. Hair dyes generally contain chemical substances such as paraphenylenediamine and other dyes, colors and pigments. The same shall be labelled in English and local languages, and these shall appear on both the inner as well as the outer labels of the package. The following line should be encrypted without fail. This product contains ingredients which may cause skin irritation in certain cases. Therefore, a preliminary test or a patch test according to the accompanying direction should be first made. The use of the product shall not be for dyeing the eyelashes or the eyebrows, as it can cause blindness. Coming to section 149A, special provisions in relating to toothpaste containing fluoride. The content of fluoride in toothpaste shall not be more than 1000 ppm, and the same shall be mentioned on the tube as well as the carton of the toothpaste. The tube and carton shall also contain the date of expiry. As far as the labeling and packaging requirements under the Legal Metrology Act of 2009 is concerned, let's take a view on that. All the pre-packaged commodities which are imported into India shall qualify to the requirements of Legal Metrology Act of 2009 and the accompanied rules of 2011. Under the Legal Metrology Packaged Commodity Rules 2011, the importer of the pre-packaged commodity shall acquire a registration, Rule 27, and this is a mandatory registration. The Legal Metrology Act of 2009 is the replaced version of the Standards of Weight and Measures Act of 1976. The Act came into force on April 1, 2011. However, the state governments can enforce their own provisions of the Act and rules, framing its own legal metrology enforcement rules, and shall come into force from the date of the notification in the official gazette. Coming to compulsory declaration on the pre-packaged commodities, then the manufacturing, packing, selling and importing of any pre-packaged commodity is restricted until and unless it is in a notified standard quantity and carries with themselves all the prescribed declaration. Any advertisement which mentions the retail price of the packaged commodity shall also contain the information about the net quantity thereof. In case the net quantity of a pre-packaged commodity is short or excess beyond the prescribed, it shall be considered a punishable offence under section 36 subsection 2. Under the Legal Metrology Packaged Commodity Rules 2011, the importer of pre-packaged commodity shall seek registration under Rule 27. The registration shall be done by the director or controller of the legal metrology for the state. The registration fees would be INR 500 rupees. In the circumstances where the requirement of the labeling are provided in FSSAI or CDSCO regarding food items, the labeling requirements as mentioned under the FSSAI Act shall supersede over labeling requirements under Legal Metrology Act. Important sections in respect of cosmetic packaging under Legal Metrology Act. So every unit of weight or measure shall be in harmony with the metric system as defined under the International System of Units. Coming to BIS eco-labeling standards, then the environmental friendly packaging is the need of the hour in order to curb the pollution levels and reverse the harmful effect of environmental disasters. A scheme has been laid down for labeling environment friendly products such as Eco Mark. However, currently it is made optional by the Ministry of Environment and Forest, Government of India. The Eco Mark is being monitored and governed by the Bureau of Indian Standards Act 1986. If a product requires eligibility for marking with Eco logo, it shall also carry the BIS mark in addition of meeting additional environment friendly requirements. In such cases, the BIS standard mark would be a single mark from the combination of BIS monogram and Eco logo. Coming to the requirements for eco-friendliness mark will be additional. Manufacturing units can opt only for standard mark alone. Additional requirements concerning Eco Mark is like requirement for Eco Mark in order to assure for quality, safety and performance prescribed under. The ingredients going into the formulation of cosmetic shall fulfill the provisions of IS 4707 and IS 4707 Part 1 and 2. The specific requirements as given in the standard shall also be met by the product. A list of key ingredients shall be displayed on the product package in descending order of the quantity present. The product shall not be prepared out of any carcinogenic ingredients. Additional specific requirements includes the product shall be safe to be used on skin, that is dermatologically safe when being tested as per IS standard 4011. The constitution of heavy metals such as lead and arsenic shall not exceed 2 and 2 ppm respectively when being tested by the Indian standards. In case of Eco Mark, the product package shall be packed in such packages which shall be recyclable or biodegradable. Coming to packaging and marking requirements, then the packing of the material shall be done in a well-suited closed containers and packets. As far as marking is concerned, the containers of the product shall be legibly marked with the information such as name of the material or product, name of the manufacturer and his recognized trademark, net quantity of the material, month and year of the manufacturing or packaging, batch or lot number, in code or otherwise, expiry date or best use before date. The month and year of the same has to be declared. The use of the BIS mark, or commonly called as standard mark, is governed under the provisions of Bureau of Indian Standards 1986 and the rules and regulations made thereunder. The details of the provisions under BIS Act may be granted to the manufacturers or producers shall be obtained from the Bureau of Indian Standards. If the product falls under the Eco Mark, which is optional, it shall be efficiently marked with Eco Mark logo along with the standard mark. The label shall clearly depict that the Eco Mark is applicable to the contents or the package or both, as the case may be. In case the product package does not separately falls under Eco Mark scheme, it shall be clearly mentioned on the product package that Eco Mark label is applicable only to the contents. That's all for this video. Hope you liked the content covered here. In case you are a manufacturer, importer or distributor of the cosmetics in India, we at Corpbiz can help you out in fulfilling the regulatory compliances and registrations. For details, kindly visit our website or contact as per the details mentioned in the description. Don't forget to like and share this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.